Hey, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. Go do it like Mike. I'm Mike. Thanks for watching. Today's video is a 3-day kayak trip down the Alabama River where we're going to be doing some kayaking, some camping, hanging out, cooking, having fun. I had a great time. If you're here about the Prairie Creek campgrounds, you just want to know more about that, you're trying to find out, you're considering camping there, I do that at the end of the video. Maybe I'll figure out how to, make a timestamp and send you straight to that part. And I'll explain the layout, pricing, the amenities, all that about the campground at the end of the video. But for now, we start off the video with me going to Otagoville. I'm putting in the water there, heading down to the campsite, and we get into the water. Excuse the rambling in the video. Like, get back, please. Excuse the rambling in the video. Sorry, my dog right there. Excuse the rambling at the beginning of the video. I kind of felt like I had to talk to fill in the gaps, but I find my style and it gets better. The content moves along smoothly towards the end. But that's it. I'll start the video now. Alright, see y'all later. Hopefully. What's up, broskies? Today is today. 3-day kayak trip down the Alabama River. I'm already on the river. I recorded the introduction beforehand, but I didn't really like it, so I'm just doing another one. I'm about an hour into the trip now. I plan on going 18 miles the first day. 18 miles to what is called Prairie Creek campground or something like that. I'm gonna get there, set up camp, and depending on how long it takes me to get there, because I'm not really sure how much ground I can cover in the kayak. But when I do get there, I'm gonna set up camp, do everything I need to do, whatever. And if I feel like it, I'm gonna go do some fishing there. I'm not gonna try to do hardly no fishing before I get there. So I just came across the dudes on the boat or whatever, and we started talking. And I said, he was asking me how far I got to go. So I was like, I'm heading to Selma. The guy looked at me all dumbfounded. They were like, well, I ain't never did nothing like that before. I kayak, but I ain't never did nothing like that before. And he asked me how I was gonna get around the dam. I told him I was gonna walk it. He had this suspicious look on his face, like I ain't gonna make it. Maybe I won't, but I'm still finna go for it. That is beautiful. Let me see if I can turn the camera around without dropping my GoPro. But it is beautiful out here, bro. Like the sun just went behind a cloud, and the whole color of the scenery just changed and got real cool. Like the colors, it cooled down. It wasn't so warm, and it just became beautiful. All right, it's about 12 o'clock now. This will be the 4th hour on the water. I was expecting to get there by 1 o'clock, which would have been true if I could have kept up the pace I started out with. But now I'm seeing that I'm slowing down a little bit, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get there probably about 2 o'clock, maybe 3. Got this little stretch right here, and once I get down to about as far as I can see, I'll make another bend to the left, and there I'll be on the way to the campground. So every hour or so I check back in and just give an update on the video. So I waited way too long to take a break, and I forgot to pack water. Well, I didn't forget. I thought we had bottled waters and the kids drank them all, so I ain't have any water. So what I was gonna try to do is just make it to the campground. But when the sun came out and started beaming down on me, I started getting really thirsty. So I pulled over. I got me a bar. Get some energy back, take a little break, then I'm gonna just dip my water filter into the river
And I'm gonna just drink river water till I get there. But that's the kayak right there. Yeah, it's just break time. Alright, it's 1 o'clock. Still on the river. The sun slowed me down. Like when the sun came out, like woo, I started feeling it. Had to pull over, take a break. Had to eat. Had to get some water. Had to pee. Had to re-energize. And right now I'm just trying to pace it. I'm not gonna try to. For some reason, I got caught up on getting there by 1, and so I started racing time. And then when the sun came out, I was keeping up my heart rate probably at 140 beats per minute, trying to get there before 1. And it was just a bad idea. I should have just paced myself the whole way. I get there whenever I get there, you know. But it's 1 o'clock now. I'm still at the pace I'm going now, about 1.5 hours, 2 hours away. So I get there by 3. Maybe they'll still have somebody there to let me in and register at 3. Hopefully they stay open to 5 or until sundown. Most campgrounds have some guy there by, you know, until sundown. That's let me see where I'm at. Well, this city really don't have a name. So whatever this community is. This whole area is just called Jones Bluff Lake. So that's where I'm at now. I'm running out of battery powers. I wanted to use this battery for today, for the whole day today, so I have enough batteries to all the way home. When I get to the campground, I'm gonna switch to the DSLR camera, and I start charging this battery back up if I can find a wall outlet at that campground. I know there's no more wall outlets until I get to the house after the campground. So that'll be my last chance to charge up my phone and batteries and electronics and stuff. But I'll check back in an hour or at the campsite, whichever comes first. I don't remember the last time I checked in, but it's like 3 o'clock now. And I see the campsite up there. It's probably another 15-20 minutes paddling down. Now I gotta get my boat back on wheels. And get to the campsite. This boat's so heavy right now though. I don't know how I'm gonna lift it up and get it on the wheels. So yeah, all you can see is my flashlight right now, but it's like, can you see that? 9:43 at night. Got me a little sticky steak on the grill over here. Got some rice in my pot. Can you see the pot? Yeah, I'm gonna eat good tonight. So that's this dinner tonight. Got some rice, put some seasoning in it. Not too much seasoning. Got ribeye. You know, it's hitting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because I'm hungry. I'm super hungry right now, but I think even if I wasn't so hungry, it'd still be hitting.
Alright, so that was the first day. I got to the campsite, pulled the boat up. I walked down to the registration office, had a talk with that guy. The guy was super cool. Then I made camp, and my wife showed up. Wife and kids showed up. They brought the truck, and they hung out for me a little bit. They was kind of worried about me, so they made sure I got there in time. And then they left. I made camp, made a fire, and I was pretty pooped. I made a fire and I hung out for a little bit, and then I went to bed. And so that's where we at now.
If I can get through this, should be able to get a couple pieces. Trying to make sure the fine shavings stay on top. Gonna fry out some bacon and bagels for breakfast. I'm trying to get this water to boil. I can't get it to boil. I'm just gonna set that to the side over there. Lay that down right there. Get some bacon frying. I might have to drop it a little bit. Oh yeah, bacon. A little bacon. Smell like bacon too. Don't drop the bacon. Try to flip an egg. I broke my yolk. Oh no, this ain't coming out the way I wanted it to. Oh no. Alright. See if we can flip this one. There we go. I'm gonna go with a bagel too. Hot. Oh, eggs overcooked. That's all right though. She'll still eat. Some more eggs and bacon. Move you out the way. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh. All right, I'm gonna call it right there. And so that's breakfast. Hello. Hey.
Alright, so that phone call right there was my wife calling again. She had an emergency at work, needed to drop the kids off. So the rest of that day, I didn't really, I hung out with the kids. I didn't do nothing on my original agenda. I hung out with the kids, and I decided not to kayak all the way back home. I was going to hang out at the campgrounds. I was going to get some fishing in because I realized that I wasn't going to have time to actually do any fishing, and I really wanted to do some fishing and just hang out for a little bit. I didn't want the whole thing to be like just me kayaking down the river. Doing the 18 miles was cool. It was a new record for me. I've never gone that far, but I actually wanted to fish. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to relax. So I said the next day I was just gonna hang out and do the stuff I enjoy doing outside and at campgrounds and stuff like that. And this is the next day right here. Good morning. 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to get up and go fish. I'm not gonna make breakfast this time, but I just wanna get some fish, get some beer, enjoy myself. I'm gonna relax and hang out on the day on this trip. It's just gonna be a good trip. Practice filming, do all the stuff I wanted to do originally.
intellectual distinction,
6 o'clock. We in the truck. We heading to the boat ramp. I'll put the kayak in the water and get some of the old fishies.
Browse our catalogs or visit our website.
These GoPro batteries, they don't last long at all, bro.
Just 30 minutes a day.
Like, I'm already down like 60% on that battery. I gotta get more batteries. Oh shit. My glasses. I forgot my sunglasses. Gotta turn back around. Let's roll. Got sunglasses. There's my neighbor right there. Hey neighbor. Got my sunglasses. Back down the road. Get some fishies. Can y'all see that? It's 8 o'clock. Well, not quite 8 o'clock, but getting close to 8 o'clock. And the moon's still out, like way out. There's the sun. There's the moon. Weird, bro. Some kind of sign. It's a sign I'm gonna catch a big fish. I'm gonna catch 2 fish, 2 big fish. The sunfish and the moonfish. That's what I'm gonna make out of that. Makes perfect sense. Keep trying. Keep trying. That's what every sign means. Keep trying. Let's go around this little island over here. Chum the waters with a little brewski. Oh my God. Perfectly good waste of beer. Perfect. Oh no. Give him a chance. Slow down and retrieve. Give old fishy a chance. Don't judge him by his past. He wanna bite it. Just nobody gives him a chance to bite. Come on, fishy. Bite that thing. Alright, I'm gonna throw it over there. Don't get hung up. Bite that thing, fishy. Ah, fuck. All right, so I got skunked. I'm heading back home. Well, not home. I'm going back to the campsite. Cook some lunch. Get a fire started. Chill out for a little bit. I'm gonna come back and try my hand again this evening. I'm gonna go back to what I know. Catfish from the bank.
Take some instant rice and throw it in the pot. Had the hardest time in the world get my fire started. I'm ashamed of how I had to get it lit, but and it's still pretty cold. A little oil on these babies. But no, it's not gonna work that way. Do not drop the pork chops, bro. I went out there, found some firewood. I put my batteries on the charger. My phone's already charged up. I'm made some firewood. I probably got more than I need for the night, but making firewood is still fun for me because I feel like I'm learning. I like using my axe. I like using my saw. So I just keep the fire going all night. Start it again in the morning, and then I don't know, if I don't burn it all up, somebody else will have firewood. Oh boy. Well, you get the point. I'm gonna save battery power. I'm gonna saw up some more logs of this, then start splitting it. Alright, so the guy gave me a big log of wood, and I tried to split it already. I couldn't split it. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to make a wedge. I'm gonna try to make a wedge and split it that way. Something started splitting. I heard a nice split right there. Something creaked. Did I bend my edge? I cannot get this thing to split. And it's not gonna split. So let me see, can I cheat it with a saw a little bit? What I'm doing is not working. All I'm doing is exercising at this point. It's a big knot right there, another knot right there. I don't want to saw through no knots. Thing's full of knots. Oh, I'm gonna go right here at the smallest knot. Yeah, I should be able to just cut it in thirds. If I cut 1/3 right there, and another third right there, maybe that'll work. Now let's try to split this thing. Oh God. I'm just going to trust that my camera is running and that I am. Well, let's not leave this saw blade out and open like that. Woo! Put everything back where you got it from. Keep a nice organized system. We're gonna try to split some wood. Poor saw blade. Ooh, that's gonna burn bright. That is going to burn bright. That's way too thick. So I thought about going out and doing some night fishing, and I'm not gonna do it. I thought about it, but I just processed all that firewood. I need to clean up my campsite, but got the fire right here. I got some charcoal smoldering on it. When I get ready to light it, I'm gonna drop some tinder in that middle part and feed that fire. Got a little tinder, got a couple of sticks. I've been working on my wedge. I've been thinking the reason my wedge wasn't working well is because it was just a little too fat of an angle. So I made it swoop up so that this point right here can wedge itself in place, and then right here where it gets wide, it could split the wood apart. But I don't care. I gotta have metal wedges, and I probably still want to chop that big piece of wood I had this morning with that X I had. But that's where I'm at now. I'm just gonna sit in my chair, watch the sunset. Wish I had brought a cigar, but I was tired, bro. I went looking for all that firewood over there. Then I chopped it up. I processed it, sawed it into smaller stacks, chop it into quarters. Then I took my knife and started making sticks and beat the sticks turned the sticks down to quarters. Then I started making some feather sticks. Then I got carried away with it. I just sat there and started whittling on that wedge. Then I realized it was time to put the kayak out, get my flashlight and get my batteries. But then I just said, no, I'm not. I'm gonna just sit right here. I forgot the family starting the fire. And sure enough, without the camera going on, it went off without a hitch. I put more thought into it this time though. I set up better. Had more wood at the ready. And I built the fire. Right here I could just feed these little twigs in here. And keep my flame going till I get my big sticks caught up on fire. And a little brim came and took it off my stick. Like, I can see through there. I don't know if y'all can see that. I can see straight through the bottom. But the brim took off, and I seen a big bass started cruising. And so now I just got to throw something out here to try to get that bass. So I put a frog on here, and I put it on my catfish pole, and I'm just going to flip it out there, reel it back in. And that pole's so long that I can reel it up without getting it caught in all these bushes over here. I found that just wearing the headband and keeping the GoPro on there is so convenient that I don't ever change up the angles. Before I started getting stressed out on this fire, pour some of this Mississippi mud water right here. Airport around here somewhere. I need to clean up. I got junk all over the place. Oh, let's take a break though. fuck it. Maybe that fire catch. I don't know what I did wrong. I actually sat there and built like a little square with the bigger logs on the bottom. Maybe my logs were too big. I don't know. I cut up the little sticks. I spent like 2 hours processing wood, trying to be prepared. Had a nice, and it started out great. It started out great. Like the fire came out great. This mud water smell like cognac. It is cognac. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just sitting up for about another hour or so, drink another cup of mud water, then just go to bed. I'll put the GoPro on the charger, and I'll just see everybody in the morning.
Alright, so that was day 3. On day 3, I went fishing. I got the pork chops. I lost a lot of footage of the pork chops, but somehow the GoPro didn't save the film when the pork chops was done. But you're gonna trust me, that was fire. And at one point, I was talking, but I don't think I was being heard clearly. But a guy, my neighbor, gave me that seasoned firewood, and it was like super seasoned, like hard. I was struggling, and I knew it was bigger log than I could handle, but I figured like I was gonna make this wedge out of wood and drive the piece of the wedge down into the wood and split it that way, but it didn't work. I had to improvise and find a way to get it to split, but got it split, had a great day, and now it's on to the next day. Good morning. So today's the last day of the trip. Finna pack up, head back home. I could stay out here a little longer, but I'm ready to go home. I got a weed eat. I ain't finna get off on my little rambling tangent, but yeah, that's it. So get up, pack up, head home, and start editing the video, start cleaning off all my equipment. Appreciate y'all coming out with me. Alright, so that's the video. Alright, so that's the video. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you made it this far, this gotta be interesting to you. So consider subscribing. Like subscribe. I'm coming out with content every 2 weeks or so. That's the plan. And thanks for making it to this point. Now on to Prairie Creek Campgrounds. I don't know why I get tongue tied whenever I try to say that, but it was a great spot. The prices were high for like primitive camping, but you get several amenities. Get back. You get several amenities. You get a bathhouse, showers, hot cold water. You get water on the campsites. Even primitive campsites got water and electricity with like electrical box with wall sockets in it. It seems to me that it's catered more towards RVing and boating. Boating is a big deal. Like it's right down the water. You got boat ramps. You got courtesy boat docks, small and large ones. Next time I go, I'm gonna pick a campsite on the side where the boat docks are at, so I can just pull my kayak up there and I ain't gotta drag it around. But that's the main thing. All the amenities are, they got a fish cleaning shed. You can go in there and clean your fish, wash them off and whatever. You got playgrounds. You got a dump station, a wash station. You got park staff 24/7. You got well, I think it's like 7 to 7 or sunrise to sun up, but they're on call there. Like they live there, so if there's an emergency, you can reach someone there. The prices ran from $22 for primitive camping to $26 for an RV. Again, that's high for primitive camping, but you get the amenities, you get access to the water. On the water, you got the river, so if you got like a large boat, you can just get on the river and go as far as you want to go. And if you're on a small boat or a kayak or giant boats or whatever, they have like little reservoir side where there's no wake zone, so larger boats can only idle through there or trolling motors, and no current. You backed off in there, and I didn't catch any fish, but I didn't know the area, and I was limited on time, and to be honest, I'm a terrible fisherman. But it looks very fishy in there, so I'm gonna come back again. I'm gonna try my hand at it again. I'm gonna spend more time fishing next time, and I enjoyed it. I should be rolling the footage of me driving through, and so you can see what it looks like there. Some of the stations there, I put like subtitles when something pops up of interest, and that was it. That was the trip. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Watch the videos, and I'll catch y'all later.